Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Wike has finally responded to the statement made by the former governor of Rivers State, Rotimi Amaechi, who is currently the Minister of Transportation in this administration. Don't forget that Rotimi Amaechi took out time on a Sunday to talk about the issue of insecurity in Rivers State, and according to him, the causative agent is actually high unemployment rate in the state. And in his word, he said that Rivers State is actually in danger completely. He said a state where properties are collected and someone is busy building everywhere and nobody is talking. He went further to say that when he was a governor, that God knows he did his best. He did not just build roads. Don't forget that Wike has been involved in building of good roads for the people of Rivers State. So though he did not mention Wike's name, but he told Nigerians that when I was on board as the governor of Rivers State, you know that I didn't just build roads again. I built schools. I did not build only roads. I also provided electricity. I built farms. I created employment. Rivers State is not among the highest unemployed community in Nigeria. I feel that you employ me. I was not your master. I was your servant. I was not a contractor. I paid contractors so that they can pay their workers and the work will circulate. The reason why crime is high in Rivers State is that unemployment is very high. So Wike had to respond, and that's what we want to look at. The feud has been there for as long as almost a decade. I don't forget that before now, Nyesom Wike was actually, an employee. Let me use that word employee. It was actually an employee of, Rotimi Amaechi, but because of, politics, they are not ready to see each other again. And this is making the state to be under heavy heat. And, what you're going to be listening at is how Wike related the issue of IPOB and Amaechi together. You understand? And we're going to look at that in a jiffy and some of the responses that Nigerians have given. But before we do all of that, if you've not subscribed, just hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State has blamed Rotimi Amaechi, Minister of Transportation, over the insecurity crisis in the state. Wike said Amaechi was happy with the insecurity in the state, especially the killings of residents by members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Amaechi had blamed the current insecurity in the state on high unemployment caused by Wike-led government. Reacting, Wike said Amaechi, who was a former governor of the state, was frustrated and has lost focus. The governor said his predecessor indicted President Muhammadu Buhari through his claims. A statement by Wike's special assistant on media, Kelvin Ebiri, said Amaechi indicted Buhari knowing that it was the president's constitutional duties to ensure that security of Nigerians. According to the statement, he wrote, "Is unemployment fueling insecurity in Kaduna, Plateau, Borno, Yobe, Ondo, Ebonyi, Imo, Niger State, governed by all Progressive Congress governors? Is he, Amaechi, trying to indict his boss, President Muhammadu Buhari, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and who is constitutionally saddled with the responsibility to provide security for Nigerians? Perhaps the minister is happy that members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, are killing innocent policemen who were protecting lives and property. Is Amaechi happy that the weapons of these slain security personnel were carted away by the hoodlums? Amaechi, from his indication, has lost focus and is now frustrated. And this has triggered a lot of responses from Nigeria. But, looking at what is currently going on, I think that there are a lot of clarifications here and there that these two people need to understand. And if they continue to fight like this, there is no way that Rivers State will grow. Absolutely impossible. Because whether you like it or not, Wike is doing his little best. Rotimi Amaechi also is doing his best. Why not join forces together? This feud has been there for too long, and none of them wants to, understand with each other. because of this feud, they were even APC were unable to bring anybody on board. You understand? APC lost its grip over River State some years ago. And every time, every opportunity that he finds himself, talking about Rotimi Amaechi, finds himself in River State, he will blast Wike, and Wike will not stop. He will respond speedily. It's not making things work. However, let's just look at what Nigerians have to say. This one says Wike and Amaechi can continue in their public outbursts, but they must leave IPOB out of their commentaries. Another person here says, no matter their political affiliation, they are the same. If the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse becomes inevitable. Absolutely right. Amaechi don't suffer for Wike mouth too. Our politicians are either bereft of ideas or they just lack the power to make positive things happen. True power isn't in oppressing people, but in leading and making people better than you made them. Stop the blame game. Do the right thing. If you ever need to do the right thing, please do well to cooperate with one another. That's another respondent talking there. And another person say they definitely won't grow out of their hatred anytime soon, except they find themselves in the same party again. And I don't think that they can be in the same party. You understand? I don't think. This one says you better put back River State the way you made it. We didn't have it this bad when Amaechi was the governor. You came and everything crumbled. You are a bloody dictator. You are even worse than Buhari. Somebody's talking there. That one here says, please, enough of the blame game. You are the chief security officers of the state, and therefore the ball stop at your table. And that is true. Don't forget that after a while, due to the pressure of this insecurity hitting so hard on the presidency, Lai Mohammed came out and said that it wasn't the responsibility of the federal government to fight, insecurity or to protect people. It's actually the duties of the governor. And then if you look at it from the perspective of the governors being the chief executive officers, you will see that what he actually said was true. It's the duty of the governors to protect life and property. But for me, looking, if you want to put the functions of Amaechi in a scale, you will see that he has not performed badly. Wike has been able to do some very reasonable things, except for the fact that sometimes he acts overboard. You understand? Sometimes he goes so hard on people, and after a while he will come back, try to see how he can blend the sides. But then I feel that these two people need to see how they can reconcile so that River State can start moving ahead. I like to leave it